Hey y'all, what we're going to do today is change out the SCVs on the back of 40 series John Deere. As you can see, maybe you can't, I changed over this side the other day. Those are on the schedule for today, right there. This old style John Deere fitting, you gotta run the conversion from the Pioneer for all the implements. Tired of keeping track of all that stuff. And if it's any pressure at all, you gotta jump back in the tractor, take and work the lever back and forth, get the pressure down, that kind of stuff. The kind I'm putting on here is, they're Faster. That's the name of them, Faster. This ISO conversion kit for John Deere RE206778 converts John Deere 20, 30, and 40 series to Pioneer ISO. The thing I liked about it, what I was reading, was that even when they're under pressure, you can still hook them and unhook them. So we're going to find out. The old ones were leaking. Always having to keep track of your conversion from Pioneer to John Deere to use this tractor. So that's what we're going to work on today. So the other day when I did these, I left it on the tractor. And about halfway through, I was wishing I had removed it from the tractor. This one on this side, you got plenty of room to get behind here to put that bolt in there. The one on that side, it's a little bit of an angle where the frame comes up for these. And it was making me wish I had done it a little different. So I'm gonna try taking this one off and see if that works any better. And here is the opening of the box. Send you a nice little letter. And you can pause here if you wanted to look at the numbers. They even have a number that you can call if you have any questions. We're going to see how it works. This is what's in the box. Some O-rings, washers that go next to the O-ring, the ends, and the innards. New freeze plugs, bolts to hold it back in place. All right, so I broke the hydraulics loose here. Got that nut loose there. We're going to take this off. So we got him all turned loose. Nasty. So we're going to clean him up and then we'll start taking the old SCVs out. So I cleaned him up and I went, wait a minute, something is missing. Yeah. That's been broke for a while. Didn't seem to affect the performance. So maybe when we go back, we'll put a washer big enough to cover all of this. Always something. First thing I gotta do is gotta get these freeze plugs out. You can see somebody beat them down in there right good. So let's get them out. Okay. We got our freeze plugs out. All I did was take a little, drill a little hole in it, stuck a punch in there and popped him out. Next thing is, we gotta get them circle clips off. All right, down inside there, we got a couple little pin clips. So we're gonna pop them off, I guess. Little spring underneath the clip. Spring underneath the clip. Then you just flip them upside down and you push against that right there. And wiggle him a little bit. This piece comes on out. Okay, got your holes there. Taking that one was getting ready to go anyway. See that bearing, that ball bearing fall out, and that one fell out. Great. They didn't fall out on the other side. All right. Now, there's another clip right here on both of these, and then 2 O-rings. They got to come out. All right, we got the 2 locking rings out, and they focus. They are special. I've seen old timers, and I can't do it. But they'll take that Phillips head screwdriver, and they'll take and sit there and use that Phillips head like a gear and roll that thing, and that pin come right out. I ain't been able to master that one, but I've seen them do it. Now we got these 2 pieces to take out. They're out. Now there's going to be 2 O-rings down in there we need to dig out. All right, there's one. There's the other one. When I popped him, he fell out the back. Got to do the same thing this side. 2 O-rings got to come out of there. All right, you see that white washer? It's one on both sides. They need to come out. All right, got them out. They look like a spring in the back there. They're out, and we're gonna give her a little cleaning and get ready to put the new ones back in. Now what we got to go back in here is a O-ring, front and back, and plastic washer. And the way they want it in there in the back is a plastic washer with an O-ring, like that. And in the front, a O-ring with a washer. So the O-rings are sandwiched in between the plastic washers. All right, I got what they call a backup washer, that plastic washer in there. And the instructions say be real careful to not let that lay over when you put the O-ring in. So let's give it a shot. All right, we got them both in there, and they were right. This one right here, that plastic washer, that backup O-ring that they call it, that one really tried laying over on me, and I had to hold it back up while I put the O-ring in there. This side's done. Now we got to flip him over and do the other side. All right, we got them in there. Plastic backup washer on the front side and the O-ring on the back side. And on the back side, it's backwards. The plastic ring. See if I can get to where I can. Plastic ring goes on the back side. So it's plastic ring, O-ring, O-ring, plastic ring. There you go. Now we need to take this adapter here and screw it onto a new end there. And they recommend putting a little bit of Loctite on here so that doesn't come loose. So that's what we're gonna do. We got those 2 put together. Now we gotta lube this up a little bit and put it inside there. Now we got them in there. Now we have to secure them. So that's what the back of it looks like, and you put a washer there. And here's why I had a problem with the other side. You put a washer here, And look. The washer doesn't want to go over far enough to get the bolt in the hole. So what I had to do on the other side is take the grinder and work this side of this washer down. And that's what we're going to have to do again today. So just a little bit of grinding on that washer. Now he'll go up there, see, it's keeping that casting right there, was keeping that from going in there. And that's what gave me a clear fit on that one, because I didn't take it off and I couldn't see it. All right, now for the moment of truth. The moment of truth. She's all back on, fastened down. I have not put my freeze plugs back in because I want to do a pressure test first. Make sure that I did it all right. Put those freeze plugs in, and then I have to get new ones if something's wrong and I got to take this all back apart again. So let's do a pressure check. Okay, if I did a horrible job and start the tractor up, hydraulic fluid is going to gush out the back. If I did not so great a job, it's going to sprinkle everywhere. So let's give it a shot. That's a good sign. Work the lever. Okay, so guess we've done a good job, and we can put our freeze plugs in, and no more of these son of a bitches. So just when you think you're done, there seems to be another development. Look at this. Went to put my freeze plugs in. So, run a little bit of silicone around them, seal them up, keep water from getting in there, dirt, trash, whatever. But anyway, got the covers all on, looking pretty nice. So hopefully we'll give them a try this summer and see how they work. They're supposed to release and connect under pressure. So look, I really appreciate y'all watching. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe, give me a like. Appreciate that. That helps the algorithm get me out there a little bit further. And I'm gonna see if I can't tag faster so they can see this video. I wasn't able to find one to really show me how to do this, so I kind of had to wing it a little bit. All right, see y'all later.